Springboard Roadshow Foundation, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and Solidaridad, present CoRe, the COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Program.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to this session of the CoRe program. This is a great platform for all young people, and it is a privilege to be part of it. My name is Dr. Richmond Acquah Coleman. I am an industrial and organizational psychologist. That means I help both employees and employers through challenges at the workplaces and improve organizational effectiveness and ensure employee well-being. In today's presentation, we will talk about surviving disruptions in life and work. To begin, I want you to take your notebook and list any 5 life events that could disrupt your life or work. And I'm very sure you could mention redundancy. You may talk about dismissals. You may also talk about shutdown, organizational shutdown because of COVID, or salary cut, or even a change in government policy. I'm also very aware that you will not leave out COVID-19 because presently it is disrupting lives and the world of work. In this presentation, I would identify some of the disruptions and how they affect us psychologically. I will also offer strategies to survive these disruptions that occur in our lives. Disruptions in our lives and work. What are the facts? Disruptions are events that change the transition from one's previous way of life or living. Imagine a football match being played in the evening. If the floodlights goes off and the match has to be put on hold for a while, it is a disruption. Examples of life disruptions are COVID-19 pandemic, job loss, sickness, relationship breakups, marriage, pursuing further education, changing career path, accepting a new job offer, changing in work or the design of work, etc. These disruptions could be positive or negative. It could be planned or unplanned. It could be large or small and could affect our mental functioning as human beings. The experience of these disruptions is subjectively appraised relative to the impact on our individual lives. For example, some people continue to work through the COVID-19 pandemic and enjoy life normally, but others are unable to do the same because of the fear of a pandemic infection. In the case of a major loss, many people or some people still carry out their daily routines, whilst others need some time to heal before they can function well. Studies have shown that disruptions in life leads to a sense of guilt, regrets, resentment, anxiety, and being overwhelmed. We may sometimes feel guilty that we aren't recovering quickly, maybe from the COVID-19 infection as we should, or feel the pressure from significant others to handle the situation or the disruption in a certain way. Since life itself is unpredictable, disruption is unavoidable. In other words, no condition is permanent. You must all accept this fact of life because it will boost your survival during crisis. How then can we survive disruption in life and work? The key to surviving disruption is resilience. What then is resilience? You could define resilience as the process of recovering or adapting well to a life-changing situation, such as stress, COVID-19, infection, illness, trauma, or tragedy. Admittedly, these adverse situations can sometimes be powerful and difficult to handle, but they are not supposed to determine the outcome of your life. Therefore, being resilient helps you to bounce back and survive life disruption. But that is not to say that being resilient insulates you from experiencing distress. The process of resilience involves significant emotional distress. Resilience is not a personality trait possessed by some people. Instead, it consists of behaviors, thoughts, and actions that can be learned by anyone. Thus, resilience is not an extraordinary quality. We can all build resilience to withstand disruption, particularly in this COVID-19 period. Just as building muscles involves time and intentionality, so it is with building resilience. Focusing on 4 key strategies can empower you to withstand and survive difficult and traumatic disruptions in life and work. 1. Build a quality social support system. Some people tend to isolate themselves when faced with painful life events. This is not good. Rather, build a strong network of empathetic and understanding individuals who will validate your feelings and support your skill of resilience. It is also important to join a group of like-minded people. Being active in a group which aims at community or youth development provides considerable support in times of distress and gives hope for the future. Therefore, look out for any good-minded group in your community, at the workplace, or on campus, which can offer you a sense of purpose and meaning in life. 2. Promote good health and well-being. To build resilience, you need to take care of yourselves. Self-care is a major mental health and resilience booster. Therefore, engage in positive lifestyles such as eating well, sleeping well, drinking plenty of water, regular exercise. These will fortify your body to easily recover from stressful situations and minimize the adverse effects of emotions like anxiety and depression. Besides, mindful activities such as meditation, prayers, yoga, and mindful journaling can help you restore hope and equip you to handle disruptive events that require resilience. Try as much as possible to avoid passive or negative coping strategies, such as the use of alcohol, drugs, and other substances to divert attention from your distress. Adopting negative coping strategies in the face of disruptive life events, such as job loss or unemployment, is like putting a bandage on a deep wound. You must actively focus on managing the situation rather than seeking to eliminate the painful feelings of the stress that comes your way. 3. Be purposeful in your endeavors. One way to find purpose in life is to help others through volunteering activities and offering support. You will garner a sense of purpose, enhance your self-worth, and connect meaningfully with other people. You can also find purpose in your endeavors by being proactive. Use this period of less activity or disruption as a result of COVID-19 to rediscover yourself. By focusing on your strength, learning new skills, and polishing your CV instead of brooding over your predicament. You will thus master enough motivation and focus to withstand your challenges or fear of uncertainty regarding COVID-19. Finding a purpose during the disruption in life also requires you to develop realistic goals and work towards achieving them systematically. Avoid undertaking goals that seem unachievable because it will negatively affect your self-esteem and weaken your resilience. In all this, look for opportunities for self-discovery. Don't be bogged down by the disruption in life or at work. Rather, look for an opportunity for growth. Focus on learning something positive or identify an opportunity from your current situation. You will end up becoming more refined and experienced with enhanced self-worth and appreciation for life. 4, maintain a positive outlook. You will build strong resilience if you keep things in perspective. Remember, the way you think and appraise a situation affects your feelings and resilience towards life disruption. Therefore, try to maintain a positive outlook by blocking out irrational thoughts and adopt a realistic perspective about life. If you feel overwhelmed by contracting COVID-19 or the fear of COVID-19 pandemic, or maybe uncertainty about the pandemic, remind yourself constantly that it is not the end of the road for you and that you are not helpless. Thus, you can't change a disruption in life or work, but you can change the way you appraise and respond to it. Accepting change can build your resilience and help you survive any disruption that comes your way. A disruption in life or work will bring about change in your life. Accepting change as part of your life frees your mind from situations you don't have control and direct your energy on circumstances you can effectively alter. To maintain a positive outlook and build resilience, you need to be optimistic. Indeed, it is not easy for one to be hopeful, particularly in difficult times. However, maintaining an optimistic outlook gives you hope that things would change for the better. To be resilient in this regard, try to visualize the positive things you expect after the disruption rather than worry about your anxieties. An outlook of hope gives you inner joy and makes you feel better as you adapt to disruptive life or work. Don't forget to learn from your past. Always look back into your past and draw helpful lessons from previous life disruptions that you successfully managed. This will equip you with further and better strategies to deal with new disruptions in your life or at work. Before I conclude, I want you to write down any one of these 4 strategies you will adopt immediately to build resilience in the face of a disruption in life. Whatever happens, please maintain a positive outlook. This will be a great year for you. Please don't hesitate to seek help or support from a trusted friend. Here on the CoRe program, we have professional counselors and psychologists on hand to help you if you feel overwhelmed or unable to function well due to a disruption in life or at work. Don't forget to download the workbook for this session. Go to core.com.ghana and look for the videos, audios, and workbooks on surviving disruption in life and work. Download them and watch or listen over and over again as you take the various exercises. This has been a CoRe presentation. Till we come your way again, my name is Dr. Richmond Acquah Coleman. Thank you, and God richly bless you.
A presentation of CoRe, the COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Program.